Hello everyone, my name is Zach and welcome to our second most video for Outriders Worldslayer. Today we're going to be getting the last remaining journal entries for this game. I know of most of these, the only one I don't, well there's only two that I currently don't know the location of, which is known as Bestiary and under Mist. The fourth Father inscription, but I think that should be once we get all those. I think they're all in the Tarya Gratar. If it's in the main story, I would have already had it. But I just want to double check. Yeah. So if we go into enemies, what we're gonna focus on getting first is number one. They're gonna open up with getting the Father's inscription. But number two is we are going to we're gonna be going after trying to get like specific things, specific challenges. I am playing on Apocalypse Tier 1. I'm not gonna be playing on like a higher difficulty or anything. I just want to make it as easy for myself as possible. I will say that this DLC is not my favorite DLC ever. It definitely has problems. First thing that we're gonna do is we are gonna be going into the Catacombs, because this is something that I don't know if I've actually ever done. Is where I suspect the missing father's journal is. Don't know for sure because I may have did this last episode and I forgot. Like, it's been so long since I last recorded a part for this. Yeah, it definitely do feel that it's a good idea for me to play this on level 1, because this is definitely going to be a hard thing for me to do solo. Legit. While we are kind of exploring, there is something that I do want to talk about, which is kind of my thoughts overall about this game in general. This story, I actually really enjoyed this story. I absolutely love this story, but my main problem with it is really like the DLC. I kind of feel they kind of went in the wrong direction with how they wrote the story for this DLC. Like, it could have been like a very interesting story. They could have made it so that it could give them room to further the plot line, and it could give them room to further the plot line and a possible sequel, but they didn't go that route. And instead, what they did was they made it so that there was no hope for a possible sequel. Like, they literally killed everyone. They literally killed everyone in existence, and pretty much the last 5 people alive in the story are essentially in a hopeless situation. They're not going to be able to survive for long. Like, it's the only person that could be capable of protecting them, like me, literally went off and just did his own thing. It's just kind of stupid. Like, I genuinely think it's stupid how they ended the story, because it's not satisfying. It's not a good ending at all. they had the opportunity, like in my opinion, I understand why they did that, because this game did not perform well in regards to sales. But at the same time, they could have at least had a positive ending, so that at the very least, people who may come into this game, who may have actually become invested in the story like I did, will actually have a satisfying story, but they don't have that. They don't have that thing available, and instead, like, it's just like a really sad and depressing story.
I'm guessing that you were one of the Father's warriors. You've been trapped down here all this time, big guy? Hell used to go on here. Quiet, underground spot where the Father of the clan is. Whatever badness you had in mind.
We got a journal entry for that. What's that for? It's fate. I'm starting to miss. Oh, we already have this, I guess. What's number 4? Okay, so that's not it. So I have a theory about where this still lies bestiary, and the reason why I say theory, I don't actually know. There is so little reliable information for this game. So it's not very helpful to try and find information on your own. You just kind of have to figure it out for yourself. The next place that we are going to be going to is in the Proving Grounds thing. There is a boss that can be found here if you have ferals, and one of my theories is it has a chance to be a room full of monsters, of creatures. And if they have a creature with let's see what this gave me. Nothing. If they have a creature from Snowlands to be scared that I'm missing in this area, then that's, well, let me rephrase that because I kind of phrased that weirdly. If there's any place where I think I could be missing a database entry, a journal entry, it would be in one of these areas with creatures. So as of right now, like this one, I know for a fact has creatures, and it also has a boss only in the feral thing. So at least we're gonna have to run this 2 times. One for the creatures, just to see if we get a new entry, and one for the ferals for a chance to get a boss. We may have to run this more. Let's see. The Mausoleum is something that I haven't done, but that's something that I suspect may have something new. We already did Temple of the Anomaly in a previous thing. If we go further, the Arboretum is something that we haven't done, so I'm going to be checking that place out. And this area has a location for a boss, so we will be checking that place out. We'll also be going to this side as well, just to see if we are missing anything. I don't think we will be. But the only other place that I want to check is this area. We're basically going to clear out everything. But this game kind of went, to continue off with what I was saying before, this game kind of went from like a story that I was really fascinated with to a story that I was really disappointed with. And it's really kind of a shame. Like, it could have been something that would have been like a really good story, but they completely botched it. And I absolutely hate this endgame. I don't like the endgame of Outriders. I didn't like it when I beat the main campaign for the first time before the launch of Worldslayer. And I don't like it now. Like, it could have been a good story. It could have been like a very solid thing, but I just don't like what they did. I think this is the feral one. And just keep running to the killing field. I actually tried to find someone to help me with this, because I thought I might need it. But people weren't willing to help me just grind out journal entries. There's one done. They all going. They are. Okay, so far so good. I'm not really concerned about dying at this point. I realize there should be some caution to be made. I'm not really concerned. I suspect that if there's any boss, it would be in this final wave. That would make the most sense. Okay. I do like the regen effect. I don't know what thing I have it on. The regen is nice. Doesn't look like that we have a boss yet. Yeah, we don't have it. We didn't get a spawn, so we're going to need to run this at least one more time, 2 more times.
His army must have been unstoppable. But Atuma never spoke of any enemies worse than themselves.
Didn't get the boss this time. My inventory is full. I need to clear my inventory. Gonna go ahead and get rid of all my legendaries. Accolade complete. Nice. I don't know how long this video is gonna be. We're just like doing it just to do it at this point. We are gonna be skipping at least one room here. We're gonna be skipping the Temple of the Anomaly because we already did that. Instead, and I think we actually did get a journal entry for an enemy in the Temple of the Anomaly. So now we are gonna be skipping this and going to the other one. So we're not taking that one. You're going to be taking this one. when we do a run through and we get most of the stuff we're missing, if we are only missing like the proving ground stuff, then we're just gonna go ahead and skip it. Like, yeah, that's not Behemoth. I was gonna say it looks like a Behemoth. People may get bored of this because it's just like very... Oh shit, hi. People may get bored of this because it's just like very easy combat, but I just want to make it as easy for myself as possible. Like we already cleared out the enemies. Okay, so far so good. Yeah, I'm not really concerned at this point. Like, I'll probably let you know, like, when I need to be careful. But at this point, like, it's just a threat. Actually almost died there. If I wasn't able to get away, I probably would have died, and that would have been embarrassing.
The power Father unleashed from his passage. It built this city, then hollowed it out. All for what?
So seeing as how I got a Father's inscription from killing that boss, way back, like the first thing we did, first room we cleared, I think that there's an optional boss here that I suspect may be what, maybe, it may be what it may need to be what I need to do to get that journal entry. I thought it was something I defined. Just trying to get some distance. Okay. All the job makers are down. Let's go. Back. Whatever bonus this is, whatever skill this is, it could be like an armor thing that is making it so that I regenerate health from like dealing damage. It's a really nice skill to have. At one point, I remember saying that because of the low quality and low consistency of my recording, when streaming thing, I was actually considering doing another playthrough of this game. That's no longer going to be the case. Got another accolade done, Slayer of Feral 4. Go ahead and take a look at that. I sure you can't check it, it doesn't really give me anything. Okay. Just leave.
Tuma said the father built a palace over his passage. Find his throne room. I can probably find the entrance.
Take a look at the quest map. So that actually didn't get me anything. Let's go straight. And we will check out the Arboretum. See if the Arboretum has something we need. Arboretum's one of the rooms I did not clear out.
These were gardens. Maybe. Would have been nice to see this place in its prime. Doubt anyone here's interested in tending flowers anymore.
The thing is, like, I'm fighting ferals right now, and the thing that I need is a creature, I'm pretty sure. Gonna try and flank him. Oh god, my nose is really itchy right now. Nice. Okay. Trying to be careful about this. This is a point where I'm actually starting to use a little bit of caution here. There's no sense of being too reckless. Slow and steady wins the race. The turtle always wins in the end. Okay, sniper's gone. You're gone. Okay, we're almost done here. My nose is still itchy. I actually need like a nose hair trimmer. I actually kind of found out that I have a couple nose hairs that are just way too long. And I don't know if we have a nose hair trimmer in my house, but that's something I need to like look into. Because I think that's the reason why my nose has been so itchy. Because I have freaking long nose hairs. Still nothing here. Ah! This is like a boss area. Oh, I got a feeling. This is it. This is what I'm missing. If that was not what I was missing, I will be very surprised. Dude, this is just carnage. Dude, holy shit, that was it, that was it, that was one we were missing. Right, please tell me that was one I was missing. It was, there's other enemies. Oh, sweet Jesus, we did it. Okay, so. We should only be missing 2 enemies. I know where they are. And I'm suspect that we may get the last father entry from this boss we're gonna be fighting soon. That is fucking amazing. So we need to get lucky on a thing in the proving grounds, and luckily since that's
the daughter's people ever return here after they called the anomaly.
So, if we get lucky, key point if, we may be able to get in one more run. But we need the cards to line up. If we don't get it, since it's right at the beginning, we can just abandon it if we don't have it. Just reload it. Clearly the first room available. Fucking awesome. So
I never heard about this city in the stories of the packs. Was it lost to history? Or were they terrified of it?
Should only need Daughter Sanctuary now. Oh, God. Freaking awesome. These enemies do look kind of cool, these bosses.
Yeah, right back at you.
Inventory's full, apparently. Yeah, let's press on. Go ahead and check the map real quick. Yeah, so this next room we need to go to the left. Don't know how long I've been recording. It looks like I've been recording for 42 minutes actually. I just had to look at my OBS in front of me.
This has got to be the palace. Now to find the throne room.
Want to make sure it is to the left. It is. Should be Daughter Sanctuary.
This place is beautiful. It clearly wasn't just war they were interested in. I wonder if anything from their
So something that I
survived.
heard about, and I don't know if it's true, but apparently in the recent update, they actually got rid of journal pages on the map. I don't know if that's true or not, but apparently there's a different method of finding them. Okay, so far so good. I think we're almost done here. Oh, I got one of them. Still don't know where that fourth father journal is. I guess for completion's sake.
Got her out of the city died here. But what killed them and left this city standing? Another ice age. Toxic air like in the forest.
You still have one more room we have left to clear out, so see if we can find it there. I'm gonna go and verify this. Go into journal. Still missing the one father inscription. Let's do the other side now.
Every empire falls, but what was in that passage?
Do
that
the
father was
docks.
so
If we can find it here.
that he was willing to let it fall.
Did I just go in the wrong place? I did. I went to the wrong place. God damn it, I went to the wrong place. Okay, well, we're at least gonna have to do this
Looks like Father's throne room.
another time, so... I got turned around and put me in a weird space. I thought I was going straight across to the docks. I was going to the throne room. It put me at the entrance of the place, not where I left the room. That's where I kind of... not where I entered the room, I should say. That's where I kind of got confused. The plus side, it doesn't really take us that long to get through this, so hopefully we'll be able to do this relative ease. Kind of wish that we were a little bit. Kind of wish I didn't accidentally go to the wrong thing. Gonna wait until my ability comes back and then I'll clear the path. Okay, so far so good. There you go. Oh, open the chest is over here. Good luck to my mini map.
That's supposed to be a tumor? It's the same face and those gems on her forehead. That means Atuma was the daughter.
It is kind of nice kind of experiencing the story.
All the stories she told me, they were about her. She was here for all of it. 1,000 years ago. My God. Some kind of private chambers.
It is kind of nice to be able to experience the story of this, like, without, like, someone talking to my ear, like I did when I covered the Worldslayer thing. Because I'm actually starting to pay attention to the dialogue.
Who the hell else has been here? Not Monroy. His people never got out of the desert. These carvings are 1,000 years old. How the fuck did Father write in a language from galaxies away that hadn't even been invented yet?
This is interesting. Like, as I said, like, it's nice to be able to experience the story without someone, like, chatting in my ear. Like what happened with, what happened when I was doing the co-op thing for this DLC. Because I couldn't do it on my own, so I had to, like, have someone help me, and we were just kind of rushing the story. And I couldn't hear what was going on because he was talking in my ear, and I'm so freaking mad. Still mad at the fact that he told me to skip the thing because he said it was just credits when it was a final cutscene in the game they ended up missing. Which we are going to show off here.
No one else has been past here.
Oh, he starts a barrier up. Come on. It's so annoying. I don't like this boss at all. Boss is so long. There's one more over there. Luckily, it's not hard on opponents tier 1, it's just time consuming. There we go.
Father must have seen the passage with his obelisks now. It must be great sealed.
Okay, let's move on. So, not this next room. I need to go left.
Father must have written all this. Tuma said he was consumed by his visions. The past and future. Everything.
size of this well be the source of all of Father's madness. Maybe of everything that's driven this whole world mad.
You go left here.
If Father was writing in English centuries ago, galaxies away from Earth, what else did he know? What the hell did he find out here?
Okay. Gonna stay here and let the enemies come to me. Yeah, like playing to say you don't want to get overwhelmed. And like on difficulty on tier 1, it's not that difficult. I remember I actually tried to record this video like a few times before, but I kind of incorrectly viewed the Tarya Gratar as essentially being the same as Rage from Destiny 1 and 2, but apparently they are actually very different. Tarya Gratar and traditional Destiny raids. And someone actually kind of got mad at me in this Discord chat I'm in for comparing the two games, for saying that those two games are similar. Those two game types of different games are similar. Game modes, I should say. And apparently level 1, anyone can do it. And as you can see, I am definitely on this with relative ease. This is a pretty beautiful location, I will say. Let's see what's next. Enemies on the HUD, but I don't see them. Oh, there they go. Oh, were they hanging on the ceiling like bats? Jesus. My God, that was insane. That was honestly kind of chaotic, but we got through it.
I'm losing track of time in this place. How many days has it been? Or years? I wonder where Chen and the others are now. I wonder if I'll ever see them again.
Is that the one I was missing? Yes, that's awesome. Okay, so now the only thing that we are missing is that boss enemy from the Proving Grounds. We're almost done here. You didn't have to do a little replay playthrough. That is freaking awesome. It's going to face the final boss in this area. We will complete the we'll complete this raid and then we'll go back in this as well, try and finish this.
Father built all this? Would have taken decades with modern machinery.
He did all this alone, shaping reality like clay in his hands. His power.
Probably should let him continue, I was really thinking.
Holy shit, look at all these creatures. But they're not moving. Huh. Almost peaceful. Was the father building a goddamn army in some kind of stasis? For what?
I don't know why my aim just stopped. Okay, both the hunters are dead. So Toothless, I did more on the other side. Okay, all of the hunters are dead, at least as far as I am aware. Vorka, who's Vorka? You're Vorka. You're dead, Vorka. I almost died there. I almost died. Something they did literally canceled my ability.
Still not moving. If they were guarding something, they'd be waking up by now. Maybe I'm not the threat they were meant for. Not that I'm complaining. Think I'll keep quiet all the same.
Maybe there are statues, like the Terracotta Army in China, I believe.
This place. It must have been drawing them all here. Answering some call to join Father's army. How many of Enoch's creatures are being lured by this place? Called by Father? Shit. What if this is where all the big guys were on the move to?
This guy has a really cool boss design. The little wings thing he has. All these are shit, so we will take the Stalker helmet. Just gonna go and see the end of this because I never got to see it for myself. His freaking asshole friend.
Here. Not until I catch whatever ghosts are.
That told me to skip it.
Whatever's pulling me under this city, it could be all the answers to everything.
Gonna see this for the first time. Well, technically the second time.
That chamber. Is this where Father meditated? Did these fumes grant Father his visions and stir his madness? Everyone's warned me. Janna said it would consume me. Atuma said there'd be no way back. And yet, I know what I have to do. Every fiber of my being is telling me to go back. But I can't. I need to know what happened down here. Before it happens again. Galaxies, star systems, planets. This one, it almost looks like Earth. That's the Flores. And the Caravel? Oh. The Father saw Monroy's arrival. He knew the Caravel would reach Enoch one day. The Outriders' insignia. You knew we were coming. You built a goddamn army to save your people from... us. Just 1,000 years too early. All those words you wrote in English, maybe they were for me. He knew I would come to this place. Maybe even wanted me to come here. Now, I need to know why.
That's it. So, as far as I'm aware, there's no post-credit scene, so we're going to skip this. Again, I think had just enough mystery to get you excited for the possibility of a sequel to this game, but this game did not perform well in regards to sales, and the way I see it, they more so wanted to write an ending for this. More so kind of wanted the series to end right here, because it's this world is kind of devoid of hope, and the ending is just, I don't know, it's dumb. In any case, let's go back in and we will try and get that boss spawn. Last thing we need should be. So the last entry we should be missing, I'm just go and verify this. Should be under enemies. It should be the boss shaman I found in this Proving Grounds thing. I think it can only spawn under feral, so if we see any monsters coming, this feral's good. It's just killing everyone. Come on. Okay, what's next? Please be a boss in this final wave. I think that's actually the enemy we need. Worldslayer again, or whatever his name is. So I'm hoping that as soon as we clear this level, we'll get the thing we need. Okay, now we just have these guys left. There we go.
The city's army must have been unstoppable. But Atuma never spoke of any enemies worse than themselves.
Okay, so just gonna like grab this loot thing, then we're just gonna abandon it. This is actually, we actually got everything. That's freaking awesome. We got everything we needed. So now this game is actually fully 100% completed. We don't have to worry about anything else after this. Okay, let's go ahead and abandon. And I'm just gonna go into verify, see if it's saved. My freaking microphone is having issues. We got it. So we have 100% of the character category, 100% in the enemy category, 100% in the Enoch category, 100% in history and lore, and we finally have 100% in Myst. This game is now finally 100% completed. And that's gonna do it for today. Next video, we're gonna be I have one more bonus video planned for this game, and that's reading every single entry in this journal. I'm probably gonna be recording that tomorrow after this video is uploaded. But that's gonna do it for today. Thanks for watching, and I will see you all next time.